What it is, what it is, what it is, my Nick. How we be doing today? I am feeling blessed. I'm feeling very blessed. I sold a dog today. Discount. Today I sold a dog today. $700. And that was with somebody I'm trying to build goodwill with. So that's $700 for his 2/3 of one freezer or the small freezer getting fit. My new it's a new freezer, 15 cubic feet versus the other ones which are 60 cubic feet. That's my new service freezer. Or I could say just it paid for that freezer, or 2/3 paid for because that freezer cost me $1,000. We got favorite puppy over here. Um, Also today, this came in the mail. Linen wool silk blend. It's not the Psycho Bunny I wanted, but get the matching slacks because it is a suit. $750 for the pants and jacket. And I've got a I'm going to get a linen shirt to go with it. I like that. Yeah. So I'm going to take that to the tailors here in the next couple of days because there's no rush on that one. Versus the other one that I had, the pant jacket combo, which are not matching. It's not a suit. Um, they're still good. I still like them. They're still a nice pair of pants. It's still a nice jacket. I like wearing a jacket a lot. I found you get treated a lot better if you just wear a jacket everywhere you go. I've been doing it for approximately 15, 20 years. And I just like now I did wear a suit coat occasionally when I was younger too, in my 20s. But usually I prefer to just wear just a vest. So yeah, everything's good today. I got the equipment removed out of my truck. Tomorrow I can go and get the wheel well fixed from where there was a horrific blowout. I mean, really, it, it did probably about $700 worth of damage. The wheel wells are is a square or rectangle of aluminum. That's all it is, and it blew the end pieces out where the tires uh, was in line with the tires. So I don't know if those pieces need to be replaced. Um, it's just sheet aluminum. It's not that hard to fix. I Maybe I should just take it apart and buy the sheet aluminum myself and use the old pieces to learn how to weld aluminum and then fix it myself. I have a welder here. The sheets of aluminum probably are 30, $40. Maybe that's the better way to do that. I don't know. I Well, I do know. I actually do know. It's just that the uncertainty in my life right now is it's debilitating to my confidence levels. Were this before my dad died, I would have all the confidence in the world in this ability to learn, adapt, overcome, or what is this upward spiral is Learn, commit, do. That's how to have an upward spiral in life and not a downward spiral where you're constantly losing and constantly heading towards imminent doom. Learn, commit, do. I just need to learn to weld, commit to doing this welding job, and then do it. And I don't have anything to stop me from doing this except for me right now. You know, I look fat when I slouch like this. Could have probably stand to lose. There's my natural body line right there. This from here to here is probably about, and including this, probably 20, 25 pounds I could stand to lose. Or get liposuction. It's a cheaper, quicker, well, not cheaper. It's a quicker alternative to diet, commitment, change. Okay, never mind. That was just the dogs barking at the neighbor walking his dog. Oh, again, learn, commit, do. But the liposuction is, well, learn what liposuction clinic to go to, commit to it, and then do it, and then changing my life accordingly afterwards to keep me from. I need a more active lifestyle. I really do. Of course, being involved in the type of commerce that I'm involved in, there's not really a lot of physical activity. I guess what I could do is I could put a bar in the truck and do pull-ups. Every time I sell ice cream, do a pull-up. Well, or do something, a sit-up. I did do 20 push-ups the other day. So I have the idea that the best way to avoid a common malady amongst people who are sedate for years at a time, which is dying from exercise. My dad's ex-girlfriend, which she was the ex-girlfriend for years before we even left, and not a caretaker. She was a fucking shitty one. Fucking, his money disappeared. Anyways, yeah. Her daughter was morbidly obese. By morbidly obese, I mean like 475 pounds. God bless her. She wanted to change her life around and not be morbidly obese. So she got a membership at the spa. My dad got that woman a membership too. And he paid for it to be there, and so they could be together. He actually thought that she was interested in him for him, and she was just another gold digger. So was the retarded one before that. She was literally retarded. What was the one before that? Okay, so there's the one that was a hamburger shop owner, gold digger. She probably killed her husband. He died under very mysterious circumstances. And then the fat overweight one. And then the retard. She was retarded. And the church lady that we went to see in Arizona, who was seen behind the back of the other three. What a fucking player my dad was. You gotta love him. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. Her daughter started to work out. She didn't taper herself into it. She just went pow, workout, full face, full cardio. She weighed 475 pounds. Her heart, she had not worked out her entire life. Her heart was not ready for that type of thing. She was so bad. I met her more than a few times, and I really feel horribly bad that happened to her. She would get up and walk across the room and get winded. She had no business going. She should have went there to the spa and got on the treadmill and walked a mile, maybe 1/2 mile, or no, probably a 1/4 mile, and took in 30 minutes to do that. And then do that for a couple of weeks or months. And then after that, do a 1/2 mile in 40 minutes. And then after that, do a whole mile in an hour. And then get better and better and better and better and better over time. So that her heart would have been strengthening itself gradually. So that her cardiovascular system, which was not able to accommodate this change quickly, I feel so bad she died. I mean, she went out. The first day she went back, what I was told, the first day she went to the spa, she died at the spa. Horrible, horrible, horrible. So again, I want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. Hold on a second. I am by no means a slouch. $7,000 racing bicycle. This once belonged to Lance Armstrong. Not a bicycle like this one, not the same. This actual physical device was sold to me by a friend of mine, or I should say, I should probably say, even though I've known this guy for over 40 years, we've never drank a beer together. We've never done anything. Never seen him anywhere outside of the bicycle shop. But one time in 1978, I walked by his bicycle shop, and his door was wide open, and it said on the door, "In case of emergency, call this number." So, mind you, we didn't have cell phones, so me and my dad stood there by the bicycle shop. My mom and my brother walked up to the corner and over the hill to the police station, and got the police back there and called him at that number from a payphone. They had payphones everywhere back then, and he came and locked his shop up, and he thanks us profusely. We were good friends from that moment on, and he always gave me super discounts because he could have been emptied out that night. I mean, really, it was not a good time for downtown. So, and I've bought stuff from him, and I've sold him bicycles. We've done bicycle stuff together. Anyways, he's good friends with Lance Armstrong. And I thank him very much for selling me that bicycle. Now, was it worth $7,000 when I bought it? No, but I bought the frame and I put my good wheels on it, which were Chris King wheels with I forgot the bearings. The bearings were super high speed ceramic bearings worth $400 a piece, and there's four. And then the wheels are worth like $1,500 a piece. Just the wheels, not the hubs, not the bearings, just the wheels. Now he's got another set of racing, even better than these. Actually, these are. I did some trading with them recently, and I got desperate for money, and I sold them this bicycle, and they sold it back to me. He sold it back to me for $100 more than I gave it to him for. So these aren't Chris King's, but these are pretty damn good wheels. But see the thin profile right here, and plus they're metal. Now he had, but I do like that they're bladed. It's a bladed spoke, so that's going to cut through the wind a lot more. I can get a bicycle up to 58 miles per hour on flat ground. Do I have the endurance I used to have? No, I've been driving a truck for fucking 7 years. I have to taper myself. Now, is my heart health there? Yes. I just need to build that endurance back up. So he has a set where this cross section is this big and they're carbon fiber. Now, mind you, this wheel weighs, I don't know. Let's get an exact measure on this. Aired up to 120 pounds per square inch. It's 3 pounds and 2 ounces. These other wheels are made out of carbon fiber. Is it carbon? No, it's not the most up-to-date technology. But they only aired up and everything. They weigh, I believe, I remember it was about 1 pound and 6 ounces. Everything. And also has Chris King hubs and Chris King sealed bearings. I forget there's a brand of that made in Asheville, North Carolina that's just as good and not nearly as much. And plus, I like supporting local businesses. So I'm not Lance Armstrong. That 3 seconds that difference is going to get in a race, it doesn't apply to me. I'm not a professional racer. I don't need that 3 seconds over the other, because at that level of competition, the difference between first place and second place in a long race is tenths of seconds to less than 10 seconds. So every competitive edge to somebody like that really matters. Now, why do I like having stuff like that? Because it appeals to me. And if I really wanted to, I could be a bicycle racer. I was a bicycle courier in New York, Miami, and San Francisco. And I have to lose this fat fucking tire right here. And I got strong legs. I can bench press 3,000 pounds. My upper body strength's not as great. Mainly right here. But I did furniture moving for like 15 summers or so. And partially doing balloon animals. So I do got some strength, and I would like to get those wheels. Just say I like having nice things. What's the purpose of working? What good is this right here do me? This is nothing. It's fucking paper. I like a little bit of prestige, and then should I ever choose to do so, I can have something to go fast on. And not to impress anybody, it's because hey, it helps me live longer. And when I have these things right here and nicer, it gives me a little motivation to get out there on the trail again. To get rid of this. So let's say I get one up and spent. It's probably going to be 5,000 for me to get liposuction. And if I don't change my ways, the fat's going to come back. And then it's just fucking wasted money. And another time I was under the knife. And every time you go to surgery, it's dangerous. Even as good as today's modern surgery is, there's still danger every time. So yeah, and he has a couple of frames over there I like to get. He has a couple time trial frames I like to get, and I just like the way a time trial frame looks. And plus, even for everyday, it's more aerodynamic, and there's better tolerances between the real wheel and the frame, and then the frame is aerodynamic. And plus, it just looks cool fucking shit. It's like having a Corvette. It's just like it's cool to have. Do you ever really need to drive a Corvette as fast as it goes? No, but it's cool to have. And if you ever want to, every now and then, you can. Same thing for having a nice bicycle. I mean, and every now and then when I have the time, and I like to go for a nice bicycle ride. It's relaxing. You get to know people. You get to see the neighborhood. But right now, all my time is for enjoying commerce and yeah, this wheel's it's been used a little bit, but they're not sew ups, and it's amazing these little tires hold 120 pounds of pressure. You feel everything with these, like yeah, and this especially since it's a super stiff carbon fiber frame. That's an all carbon fiber bike. The even the forks. Now, but mind you, that guy did me a solid deal because he also did some work on it. He didn't make any money on that deal. He fixed the derailleurs. Well, I guess since he took my $3,000 wheels in the deal, yeah, he made a shitload of fucking money. You know what? I got my bike back, and that has more sentimental value than some fucking wheels. And in the long run, I can get those wheels back with the same amount of age on them for in the form of those other wheels for $600, and that'll be kind of like an upgrade for me. I don't think I'll be able to buy the bike I want to get is the Pinarello Dogma, and it's fully kitted out is $15,000, and it oh my god, this fucking if you ever get a chance, just Google pin again. I wish I could put this on here. Pinarello Dogma is fucking oh my god, it's and with all no Shimano, all Campagnolo electric shift. Now the bicycle's got disc brakes on them. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to get my 6-pack back, which I hadn't had since I was like 18. Well, yeah, I know what. Yeah, I had my 6-pack back when I was working for Carson and Barnes because I was down to size 30 jeans, so I could lose a stand about 6 inches. Then then I'll have to well, the shirts are probably going to stay the same, and the pants. I don't know how, if you can you really take up 6 inches in pants, and because you take up 6 inches of waist, to be a lot of glossiness in the groin, and I'll probably have to buy all new pants. So we'll see how that goes. I display unstable. Now I'm beginning to see why these people threw this set away. It's LG, not Samsung. Samsung's vastly superior. Hey, but you know what? I will enjoy this thing. It's still doing a pretty good job. I will enjoy this thing, and I'll probably still sell. I'll still probably sell it on Craigslist for $400. Used as is, Hey, don't make any complaints. It's got a problem with the computer monitor output. It only does 30 frames per second, and I don't think that's adequate. Let me see what we got here. Settings. Oh. Yep. We got the display a little bit higher. Let's turn the display down and see if we can change it. I think I was no, I had the wrong revert. Wrong monitor was selected. Okay, there is two. Okay, I want to change that one. It's set at 1900 by 1200. The computer is recommending 1900 by 1080. Let's go one lower than that. Oh yeah, that's a lot more stable. Oh, still got some pixelation. Let's go to 1600 by 900. Okay, yeah. No, this set's just not good. That's all it is. All right, so there's the resolution. Go to advanced display. It's only letting me. Okay, so the computer's only letting me choose a refresh rate of 30 hertz. So the problem is the computer, not the monitor. I got a mediocre thing that I wanted to get something. It was the only thing I could get at the moment because of the current supply chain disruption. And plus, it's HP. I don't even fucking like HP. They should have stuck to making fucking printers. They're not a good computer manufacturer. No. Well, like Grandma said, only eat steak at a steakhouse. Don't eat fish at a steakhouse or steak at a fish house. Well, HP is a printer maker primarily, and International was a shit spreader maker. That's why they make horrible fucking trucks. All right, we need a dog. Favorite puppy. This guy has not grown 1 ounce in the last week, which means he might be at this rate 2.5 pounds fully grown, and I would be fucking ecstatic. Let me stay this teacup size. Then I will start breeding with him. He will be the new breeding male. If he stays 2.5 pounds and his babies are equally well small, I can get $8,000 a pop for these puppies. Of course, now a mother of these puppies would only be able to have one or two babies at a time. Um, so then I would have to charge accordingly higher. The marketplace is about $7,000 for a teacup chihuahua of purebred status without papers, and with papers are about $10,000 to $12,000 right now. So I need like 28 chihuahuas to do this, and I can make a couple $100,000 a year. Just I got enough land out here. I can build a building just for that for like 80,000. Of course, that's yours truly, and hiring laborers and being the general contractor myself. Which, if you own the property, you can do that in North Carolina. I don't know enough about construction to do that. All right, so that's a problem right there. All right, cool. We'll just have to update that technology here pretty soon. But for the next 6 months, this $1,200 unit will do fine. It's not a gaming computer. That's probably why it's not. It's a general purpose. This is to watch videos and do some light accounting. It's mainly a YouTube / social media unit. But I got what I got. What I got in a pinch with what I have. And when I bought this computer, I really couldn't afford it, but I couldn't afford not to have it because my laptop died. And hey there, how you doing? I need to get motivated. I got to clean this hole out. I got my truck unloaded today, and I want to be able to put my new rug down. I'll give you a little sneak preview. This one is not the. I just wanted to get something. In the tiny house, it might look a little bit bigger. This might go in one of the rooms. I paid $114 for this, and it's yeah, it's not a real Persian carpet, but I like it. And so this one's only 5x7. Versus the one I wanted to get is $280. And it's 10x15, which would be a little bit more. But they didn't have it, and I really wanted to get something that's just to break the space up and cover the concrete up and make this feel a little bit more livable for the 4 to 6 months that I'll probably be in this space right here. So I'm moving in a tiny house. And even then, you know what? I might be in Mexico City, but I want the tiny house to be there for when I get back. Or I might be in Japan. I might actually just be able to buy the sailboat finally and go to Japan in the boat. I do want to be able to do the Alaman next year. And what is this guy's name that does the Alaman? My dad wanted to meet him so much. Isle of Man Racer Daredevil. Well, they're all daredevils. This one's even more so. He does. He's got a weird looking beard. Yeah, his name is Guy Martin. He looks like the Wolverine. And I'd like to meet him too. But he's my kind of guy, man. I really like to. He's done in life what I imagined that I would have been able to do in my 20s. He has this thing where he sets up a tube, and there's like a beveled edge at the, and he rides an old motorcycle around, and people reach over the rail and hand him money, and he rides around with one hand on the throttle, and he grabs the money. He makes like ungodly amounts of money per show, and plus the thrill of doing it. He is a real daredevil, and he races in the Isle of Man. I would like to race in the Isle of Man once, because I already do all that kind of stuff on a motorcycle, on the city streets and highways, without the protection of corner marshals, ambulances everywhere, leathers. I'm fucking actually kind of stupid. I do all that stuff. Yeah, I used to take my dad's motorcycle almost 200 miles per hour, shoot between semi trailers, trucks, and I've had a motorcycle wreck at 130 miles per hour, and I broke my scapula. And where is that? You know what? That's here somewhere. I'll be right back. I keep this thing around for a variety of reasons. In theory, it's probably not safe to use this helmet. It's it is DOT approved. It is an actual real racing helmet. I mean, racers use exactly one of these, and where's my dad's? Right here is where I went down 130 miles per hour. So supposedly, once one of these things is dropped at that type of thing, it's the inner liner has become compromised. But I've put my hand in here, and I don't feel any compromise. And well, this is a $350 helmet. Now, if I get another motorcycle, I think I will probably just put this on a shelf and remember my dad. He gave me that, and then certain family member stole his motorcycle. And if you say he gave it to you, no, he did not, because where's the motherfucking title? Still in Dad's name. You stole that bitch just like you stole his fucking pickup truck. You fuck. And then you told everybody that was being worked on, and including my dad, that were working on it. And then your friend Charlie fucking wrecked it. Don't think people know about that shit. And the $104,000 you stole from her. I got to get out there because I don't want to. If I keep talking about this, I'll get mad, and I don't want to be off balance. And you don't deserve to control my emotions. No, you do not. Good night. Love you, even though you don't deserve it. Good night.